Guys, we need to talk about Jon Jones for a second because a bunch of you NPCs are buying his crap again. He's talking all this nice stuff to Daniel Cormier and a lot of comments that you see on Twitter everywhere. Guys are agreeing with him and I do not understand. How are you guys falling for this act again? We're going to talk about Jon Jones in a second. Before we get into it, I want to say hello everybody and welcome back to the video. We have a nice positive tone in the video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. And let's talk about Jon Jones. First of all, I am not one to hate on fighters. But Jon Jones does not get an excuse for me. He doesn't get a pass for me because Jon Jones has done too many stuff that's just completely unforgivable. Do you think that... I don't understand, okay? He put out the tweet. He put out those series of tweets, and it was something to the extent of, Daniel Cormier, I aspire to be like you. I think you're a great man. I wouldn't mind if you commentated on the fight. And you could probably tell Daniel Cormier was just like seething with anger there again. He was just seething because he's like, if I say anything, I'm going to look like the bad guy. When in reality, Daniel Cormier is not the bad guy. Jon Jones is the bad guy. And we figured this out so long ago. How did we not figure this out by now? After everything that Jon Jones has done, people are buying the crap again. People are saying, wow, it's really cool of Jon. You see so many tweets. It's really cool of Jon to put this behind him and then just actually respect Daniel Cormier for who he is. It's really cool to see Jon mature and put the past behind him. You see people unironically making videos and writing stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, you absolute bot. Why does Jon Jones get a pass for this stuff? Like, I don't understand. Like, the most recent thing, of course, we could talk about it forever. All the stuff that he's done forever, like hitting the pregnant woman. Yeah, you know what? That was in the past, the bots would say. That was in the past. He's a changed man. He's found God. No, he hasn't found God. He hasn't found God. Every single time Jon Jones drinks in Vegas, he gets into trouble and we see something like this. And then Jon Jones plays the victim. His own kid called the cops on him for beating up his wife. And then people are like, yeah, Jon Jones has moved on from that. I'm sure he realized what he's done and he's not going to do something like that again. It's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe the stuff I'm reading. I do have some hope for society, though, because it's not everybody who's talking about that. You'll always have the majority of bots on Twitter, but at least you see some type of top comment every once in a while on a Jon Jones video of anything covering about this. Daniel Cormier's video responding to it, and you could tell Daniel, too. And that's another thing. You could tell Daniel knows it's insincere. And then I'll call you back to that old clip that Daniel Cormier with that whole sit-down where it's like, you know, the really bad one they had where Jon's like, you know, I will absolutely kill you, Daniel Cormier. And Cormier said it so well. He's like, I actually admire that you can be this fake. And he said, you're like a chameleon. It's just, you can turn it on. It's so true. How are people still buying this? That's the whole point of this video. How? I don't understand. I do not understand. You can think he's the greatest fighter ever, which he isn't because he's a cheater. That eliminates him from pound for pound, whatever. Even if you do think that, okay, I think he's a fantastic fighter too. But how could you guys unironically sit there and just believe this guy when he says that, oh yeah, all I'm focusing on is training, being a good father, being a good husband. Then, you know what I mean? We get the speech every single time. We're going to get the speech at the press conference. Just wait for it next week. It's going to be crazy. I feel bad for Daniel, man. He gets so much unnecessary hate because he's the one who saw Jon Jones for who he truly was all the way back in the day, and people are still against him. The amount of boos that man got, absolutely insane. I'm going to start repeating myself, though. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you think about all the bots on Twitter? Let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new here and enjoyed the content, please consider the like button to help out the channel and subscribe if you are brand new. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels, and if you want to hear more fight talk about anything MMA related, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.